Good to see you all.
Adam, is it Sandler or Sandler?
Yeah, I like Sandler, but
Sandler.
They say Sandler.
They say Sandler in the States more, but Sandler sounds, I just said it then, and it sounded quite distinguished. Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I like that better.
More British.
Yeah, well, Adim. I like Adim Sandler.
How about Lord Adim Sandler? If you move over here, you could shoot for that.
That would be beautiful.
Okay. Hey, Adam, I just noticed something weird about you. I hope you don't mind me pointing this out.
Say it.
What's going on with your right ear? There's something a bit
I
weird.
got a messed up ear. My grandfather gave it to me.
It was just, you inherited it from him, or he did something to you?
He had the same bizarre ear.
It's quite a strange ear.
Yeah, no, it's missing a little chip. Don't be upset.
Look at that. Kind of like half your face is normal,
I got the most...
and half face is Lord of the Rings.
No, I really do. I got a great side. And my left, where's like, what camera?
Well,
Can I
you
show you
choose a
my
camera,
good
they'll
side?
work for you.
Can I go there?
Yeah.
See how handsome I am, right?
God,
like
Christ,
that.
that's a handsome man, isn't it?
That's great. And then look at this.
That's an evil pirate. Howard, it's very nice to see you here again. Thank you for coming back over. Do you ever get to come to the UK just for pleasure, or is it normally work-related?
I want to. Every time I'm here, I always think, man, it would be cool to come here for a month and live here. I always hear other people do stuff like that.
Because you're a sports enthusiast, and I know you. Do you play golf? Do you play those kind of games?
I do. I play golf.
Because over here we have the best golf courses in the world.
I know you do. I never get a chance to do anything, but I talk to you. And then I talked to a bunch of people.
Well, hang on, you say that's not nothing. I mean, that's quite a nice treat for some people.
That's what I look forward to all week, yeah.
Good recovery, thank you.
My pleasure.
We should congratulate Adam because despite the way he looks so youthful and fresh, he's turning, is it 41 this weekend?
Yeah, 41 Sunday.
Congratulations,
Thank
41
you.
years old.
Thank you.
What a nice milestone in your life.
Appreciate it.
So you're kind of over the 40 hump, then turning 40, that's gone.
It means nothing, this 41. 40 wasn't that big of a deal, but I got to say I am 40, and everybody responded, you don't act 40, you act very stupid, and I would say, yeah. And now 41, they just go, they don't even talk about it.
So it's not the bigger deal anymore?
Nobody cares.
Do you feel, though, yourself that you have become at all more mature, more of a man, more of a kind of, more of a father figure?
Yes. Well, I have a kid now, so I have to kind of be more of a grown-up. At home I am. I got a new house.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
So you have most people would be more excited about the baby, but the house sounds great. you glossed over her so quickly. Then I got a kid, but I got a new house, and a new car on the horizon.
I was excited for my baby.
Oh, I see. Oh, of course.
She gets to run around the house.
How lovely.
She can't walk yet.
How old is she now?
She's 15 months. I think she's going to be 16 months in a couple
That
of
would
days.
normally follow on. Yeah. That's, Will you have more babies, do you think?
I want to, yeah. I enjoy making them. It's fun. Yes. I love it. I didn't even know, you just pop it in there and there you go. So I want to do that again. She keeps saying no. The wife's just like, no.
Not at all. No interest at all.
Not yet. Not the way you tore it up last time.
God bless her. Okay, well, let me ask you about working with Jack Nicholson, because he is one of the best screen actors of his generation, of our generation.
I love him. It's baffling, but I'm like very friendly with him now. But when we first met, I went to his house. They said he might want to do this movie with me, go meet Jack. So I go up to his house, and it was a room, like we're about maybe a little further apart, and it's a little dim. It's in the afternoon, but it's dim, and the lights are down, and he's talking most of the time. He's just telling story after story, and I didn't look like him. And so I'm just like, this isn't Nicholson, is it? And I thought they were like testing me out to see if I'm cool enough to really hang with him. So they brought a lookalike in there, so I'm just going, and I swear to God, for like 4 hours, I listened to stories, and the whole time I'm like, I think I got Nicholson here. And then out of left field, he goes, you hungry for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Yeah, that sounds good. And we went outside, and in the light, I was like, oh, that is Nicholson.
But that's a great story, but a great voice you do that. It's a good impersonation.
Most people do the, hey, how you doing? I'm Jack Nicholson, that stuff. Yeah. But he really is he calls me Sandman, so he calls me all the time.
Oh, that's how cool is Jack Nicholson to call you Sandman?
Yeah.
And they can get away with it. If anyone else called you Sandman, they'd sound like a fool. Hey, Sandman.
Exactly. Well, I answer the phone. Well, a lot of times I say hello, and they go, Adam, Jack Nicholson is on the phone for you. You have time to talk to him? I go, yeah. And then all of a sudden there's a beat, and then all of a sudden I hear, Sandler.
Okay, that's great that he's called you. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Let me ask you about Chuck and Larry. It's called I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
Yes.
As you can tell, there's a clue in the title. Perhaps you would set up the movie for us. It's a kind of it's an unusual premise, but you can see why it would be a comic one.
Yes. Well, it's apparently a true story. I didn't look.
Oh, really?
I didn't do much research, but they told me it is. There's two firemen in Philadelphia, and in our movie, apparently it's similar. Kevin James's character. He lost his wife, he has 2 kids, and he finds out if he dies in a fire, his kids, the benefits aren't taken care of unless he's married again. So
this is kind of a bureaucratic thing.
Exactly. And there was like a flaw in the system, and somehow this happened. And he doesn't trust any women to get married to. He doesn't have anyone close in his life, and I'm his best friend, so he asked me to marry him.
So he asked you, but you are not gay men.
We're not gay. We're actually a little bit crazy.
You're a little bit homophobic initially. You're a little bit,
yes.
Certainly your characters. I noticed, but did you write this movie as well?
A bunch of guys wrote it, but when I decided to do it, and I did it with Kev, we rewrote a lot.
Because I noticed that early on in the movie, you make yourself to be, clearly not only not gay, but clearly getting more action with women than any other man on the face of the planet.
Exactly, yeah.
Clearly to let people know, this character isn't gay.
That's right, yeah, exactly.
And I'm assuming as well you write these scenes in because they're fun to shoot. There's one scene where you're in a flat with about 9 women wearing lingerie, and I thought, okay, he clearly wrote this just to have a nice day at the office.
Well, the truth is, you pay for that kind of thing because it's a good day at the office, but then you go to the screening and your wife's sitting next to you, and it's a bad month after that.
Well, what about the scenes where you get to touch Jessica Biel's breasts repeatedly?
That was very nice. It was great.
Once again, you had a hand in this, both on the day, but literally in the writing earlier on, and you must have thought...
That was written. That came with the script. I got to say that the whole shoot to my wife. Hey, that came with it. But, yeah, no, it was fun to touch him. I did a lot. I grabbed him a lot. I gave the back of the hand rubs on him. I did it all.
That's so nice.
Flapped him around.
No. How comfortable were you being close to Kevin James in it? Because he's a very talented, very personable guy.
Yes,
you don't actually do a full man-on-man kiss or anything at any stage, but there's some intimacy, I believe.
Yes, we come close to kissing in the movie. We don't kiss. I'm not afraid of that.
Could you do a kiss with a man? And really, I'm not asking now, and let's not do that. But if you had a great part come along and it was a man in love with another man and there was a lot of romance, a lot of maybe sex, maybe not full-on penetrative sex, you might not have to go all the way with that, but certainly you have to step in that direction. There would be skin against skin. Yeah, Peg's up for the role already. He's leaping in there.
Suddenly, why have you cut to me?
Well, because we know you're keen to progress your career. That would be, as an actor, you'd find that a challenge, or would it be something that came easy to you? What would
I would dive right in.
You would dive right in?
I would do it, yeah. I got no fear of that. I've seen him. Simon's scene with Hank Azaria, there would have been a possibility.
But if you had to cup that, if you had to hold that and respond to it as if it was a delicious delicacy, like a Turkish delight, that would be...
I would just pretend it's my own and start sucking it.
That's good.
Wow.
Good. Thank you. You have a dog in your life.
I do. I have Matzo Ball.
It's a boy. Matzo Ball's a boy, yeah?
Matzo Ball's a little girl.
Oh, she's a girl.
I had Meatball. He was a boy. He passed
because
away.
You mentioned the whole thing there, and when you see a dog doing that to itself...
Oh, licking, yeah.
Well, if you could do it yourself, would you really?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
I mean, yeah. Just for fun.
Would you?
Not even for pleasure. I would just do it because I'm bored or something. But you know what's funny about having a girl dog? It is funny. They hump. The girl dogs still hump. It's baffling. It's like, why are you humping? But you know what I see my dog do? Because it's a bulldog, an English bulldog. They're not flexible.
That is a lovely dog. She's kind of chunky, but that's a lovely...
I let her go a little bit there. She's skinnier now.
Yeah, she's skinnier that now because she's a bit... That's actually a footrest, really, isn't it? That's something to sit on right now.
Exactly. Well, her body is thick and they can't contort to do the dog thing of licking themselves. But I do see Matzo Ball with one paw rubbing herself.
She's a clever dog.
She knows, yeah.
My dog, I'm sorry we're boring with our dog chat, but my dog, Mr. Pickle, who frankly I'm ashamed of, he's a badly behaved animal, and it's meant to be bringing your dog to work day next week, and I'm not going to bring him in.
Yes. Yeah.
He's been punished for being he's not a pleasant animal. He's badly behaved. He's greedy, he snores, he's a racist. He's a racist.
Yeah.
If there are people with a darker skin than him on TV, he will bark at the television screen. I said, what are you thinking? He does also bark at his own reflection, though, so maybe he's just stupid. But he can't reach bits down there anymore either.
He can't. Yeah.
And he's so fat now, he can't even scratch his own arse, and he reaches around and you see him think about it, and he goes around and he just gives up. Congratulations on your movie, congratulations on your fabulous career, congratulations on your small dog,
Thank you.
congratulations on your child. I know you're not that interested, but the house sounds fantastic. Please bring pictures of the house next time you come. Have a great birthday next week. Mr. Adam Sandler, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you all.
It's great to see you. Thank you for coming.
Good to see you.
Thank you. You don't have to come over to the
Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, guys.